Never moved this fast to go live. Okay, but we're doing it. Wait, are we doing it? Are we live? Is my mic working? Is it working? Okay. I think it is. I hope it is. It says it's plugged up and it's going. So I'm just gonna go with that. Uh, okay. So hey everybody, what's up, y'all? I am about to do this unboxing. I got some PR from a new company. It's a new company that reached out to me. I don't know where they found me from, to be honest with you. A lot of companies, a lot of brands have been finding me on oh no, we are not up. We are down. A lot of brands have been finding me on Instagram. And so that's where I assume most of the leads are coming from. And then some of them find me through LinkedIn. And then of course, there's the ones that you get in your inbox from TikTok. However, the ones from TikTok are the most spammy ones. Like they're just not. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of most of them. I just don't. I don't pay much attention to them when they come from TikTok. TikTok shop. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. But yeah, I got some new skincare and I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna tell y'all what it's for. This video, actually, y'all, I'm doing this for two reasons. So the first thing that this is going to accomplish is it is going to accomplish me getting content of the before, because I always forget to get before content. Like, you know how you want to see the transformations of the skincare, you want to see like how a certain product has improved your skin or what it's done for your skin. So I always forget to do before photos. So like I don't never really get before pictures. So this is going to be we're going to do this, like all of this at the same time. Like it's just going to be we just going to have to roll with this today, cuz this is the type of energy I got for it. So yeah, here is our subscriber count for today, y'all. I am at 672. So we went down 2 subscribers. And this is interesting because um I someone yesterday asked me if going live, like the strategy is working. And I still feel like the strategy is giving me a lot of good information, and it's helping me to create a lot of content so that I can get the ideas that I have in my head out, like just I can execute. So it's helping me to execute. And it's also helping to figure out like what direction I want to go in with my content over there, because I would love to be able to have something that I do consistently that just feels like it's not, I don't have to keep thinking about the format, or I don't have to keep thinking about how to execute it. Like I would just love for it to just be easy and for it to make sense off rip. So let me move this back some more. So yeah, today, let me tell y'all just a little bit about today, because today has been a day. It has been a day. I did not sleep. I slept maybe about like 4 hours, 5 hours today. And that was like off and on because my son has a toothache. And his toothache is because he chipped a tooth, which I didn't know about until literally yesterday. And his tooth chipped at school last week. So I had no idea why his tooth was hurting again. And so his is like to the point where like his cheek is swollen. And I was just so worried because I'm like, okay, like your cheek swelling is pretty serious. and I can't get him into the dentist any sooner because we already have an appointment for him set in December. And for some reason, the dentists out here are like all booked for like months. Like I called someone to see if they could see him earlier, and they literally told me that they wouldn't have an availability to see him until the end of 2025. The end of 2025. I'm like, "Oh my gosh." So I had to get his dentist to give him another round of antibiotics. His appointment's in like literally in 2 weeks. So I just need for him to be able to hold on. I need the swelling to go down until then, because outside of that, man, I don't even know. I don't even know. So yeah, it's been a lot going on today in particular. So just trying to get myself together and show up like I said that I would. But something that came up, and then Imma show y'all the PR that I got. Something that came up today, with a friend of mine, he was telling me that he had just started a new YouTube channel, and he had like 200 subscribers like a few days ago, and now he's already at 700. And so he was asking me like, what's my plan after the 30 days? And so it was actually a really good question, because I feel like the last times that I've done challenges like this, I have not had a plan for what it would look like after the challenge was over. You know what I'm saying? Like there wasn't a strategy after that. And so I'm glad that he's asking me this now, because I can think about, okay, what is it going to look like? Because I literally got 12 more days of doing this. So I'm like, I'm past the halfway point. So 12 more days going live, and then like what's happening after this. And the reality of it is like, unless like some video of mine goes viral, I don't know that this I'm going to reach that 1,000 subscribers by the end of this. And I'm not upset about it, and I'm not apathetic about it necessarily. Like I'm okay, because as long as I have as long as I know what I'm doing next, like as long as I know how to, move and maneuver after that, I'd be all right. Like I'd be fine. If things don't go the way that I planned that for them to go or hope for them to go. And something else that I've been thinking about is like this whole concept of like hustling and grinding to get things done. And I just don't feel like it takes all of that to reach certain goals, reach certain milestones. Like, what is the attraction to like being on hard mode all the time? Like, why does it always seem like we're attracted to the things that feels like we're getting more, like we're having more resistance, and it's more of a challenge, and it's just harder to do. And so um all of that to say, like, what I'll really get out of this next 12 days, and like after November is over, like what I feel like I'm gonna get out of this may not be what I was expecting. And I just have to be okay with that. Like I just have to be okay with that. So yeah. And I'll explain that more another time. I'll explain that more another time. I'll just leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. So, all right. So, are y'all ready to see this PR, this unboxing? One thing that I should have done, y'all, is that I definitely should have I should have looked up to make sure I was pronouncing this the right way, because the when I look at it, it looks like Maelys, like that looks like the name of the brand, Maelys. And I have to look it up to make sure I'm pronouncing it correctly. Because when I look at it, I think about Game of Thrones, not Game of Thrones, House of Dragon. And y'all remember there's a character on there named Maelys. And so when I look at it, like it's literally like the way that I thought it was pronounced. So we'll see. We'll see. But just a disclaimer for all my people out there that are doing brand deals and collaborations. Look up how to pronounce these businesses names, okay? Don't be like me and not know for sure. But it's not a brand deal. It's not a brand deal. This is PR. So I'm like quite literally just checking out the product to see if I like it. And so we'll see. So this is the branding. This is what's on there. And I try to open it. I don't want anything to spill out of it. And this is what it looks like on the inside. You look hot from this angle. So when I looked at the brand, it seems like it's one of those companies that is really about, for one, being inclusive of different body types and different conditions, because they have a lot of things that are catered towards like stuff like keratosis pilaris, which is like those little dots that you get on your body. You probably can't see mine right now, but I always thought that those were normal, and I had no idea that those actually were like that you can do things to remove that. And the only reason why I know that is because I have some friends. I have a one friend in particular. Her skin is always so like, it looks like it's like blemish free. Like it just looks so smooth, like the complexion of it. And so when I looked at her skin and I looked at mine, I was like, my legs don't do that. That's not what my skin be doing. So there's a couple of different things that I got, and I'll talk about them because one thing about me is I don't talk about my like insecurities often, or like my problem areas or the things that I don't like about my body. And I believe that part of that is because of I never really felt like it was okay to talk about it. Like it felt like I was complaining instead of just being able to express it and be, just to be real about it. And so like sometimes I will talk about like, and this was like years ago, which is where I started learning like not to share with people. Oh, yeah. Hey, cuzzy. Like I would tell people about the things that would make me feel insecure about my body, or things that I felt like I wanted to be different or I didn't like. And it would always be like, girl, what's wrong? There's nothing wrong with you. Like your body is good. Why are you even worried about that? Like that's not even something you should be worried about, because look at my stomach, or look at my legs, or whatever. Like it starts turning into like oppression Olympics. And so after that, I was just like, you know what, it's fine. I just won't talk about it. I won't talk about it. And I feel like in not talking about it, it then comes across as I don't have them. And like, realistically, everyone has insecurities and things they don't like about their body. But when you don't know what those things are, when the person doesn't share them, it's easy to forget that no, everybody has things that they're not a fan of, or things they don't like, or things they would change. So anyway, all of that to say, I don't necessarily talk about the things on my body that I feel a way about. But when I share the products with y'all, this will be me, opening up a little bit about that. So this is the card that I got inside the box for the love of the bod. And it says, "Welcome to the house of bod. This is the first step on your journey to your best bod yet. Our clinically proven formulas are developed in house using science, sass, and love. Our products are rigorously tested on women of all different shapes, sizes, and skin concerns, which is why we're sure you're going to love your results." Why sure you're gonna love our results. So don't forget to tag us, trust and bod and our products because they're gonna make you look hot AF. Love, Maelys. So let's see what they sent me. So I got 3 products. The first one is B flat belly firming cream. Hold on, let me make sure that's focusing on there. Belly firming clean cream fades the appearance of stretch marks. The other one is called Get Dreamy Overnight Toning Body Whip. Oh yeah, that looks good over there. Okay. Overnight toning. I forgot what this one does. It says Get Dreamy is an overnight toning body whip that helps visibly smooth, snatch, and tighten the looks of your curves while you sleep. Formulated with uva ursi leaf extract, improve the look of fatty skin, and a drop of melatonin to get you snuggled right in. Oh, melatonin. All right. Because I was just talking about me needing more sleep. And then this is the Get Level Keratosis Polaris Body Scrub. So this one I'm pretty sure I have to use this one like in the shower. Let's see the directions for it. That's French. Yeah. In the shower, apply a generous layer to the targeted areas and gently massage in circular motions. Allow the scrub to sit on your skin for 2 to 3 minutes and then rinse thoroughly. Use 3 times per week for best results. Okay. So those are the 3. So the keratosis, I have to show what my legs look like. I want to just like show y'all now because I'm trying to do everything at once. But I'm gonna have some couth. I won't just throw my leg up on the camera like that. But the belly firming cream, I actually was in more recent years, like especially maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, I actually forget that I have stretch marks, especially on my stomach. Like I have stretch marks in a couple of different places, especially like, during like my teenage years where we start developing and things start moving quickly. So I know a lot of us have stretch marks at least one place. Like I've had friends that got stretch marks on their knees, stretch marks like on their shoulders, stretch marks like, on your chest. So like I know that we a lot of us have them, especially black women. A lot of us have stretch marks in just like random places. But the stretch marks on my stomach, and my stomach in general, I haven't felt it's like the last thing I think about. Like I don't know, like my stomach is always out and the stretch marks, thank you, Sullivan man. The stretch marks be the last thing that I be tripping off of. Like, is anybody else like that? Like, I don't really be worried about the stretch marks as much. But I was interested in this one because I saw how a lot of women were saying that they saw results in terms of like firming their stomach. And that is one thing that although my stomach is not it's not loose. It really isn't loose. I'll show you. I'll show y'all. I'll show y'all. It's not really loose though, but it does have the stretch marks. So I guess this will be more it won't be because I'm insecure about it, but if I can improve it and these products are going to do that, then I'm going to try it out and see. Like, I'm going to take that chance. So, let me see if I can show y'all. So you can see like the stretch marks down this way. Uh, that's how my stomach looks from the side. I'm not sucking it in or anything. I am like trying to fix my posture though, but like they're all mostly around my belly button. And the thing that's really interesting about the fact that I have them is that I didn't start really stretching out when I was pregnant until like the 6th or 7th month. And so I'm over here pregnant and thinking, oh man, I'm gonna be one of them people, one of those chosen few that doesn't get stretch marks. Wrong, wrong. I mean, like it literally just like blew up out of nowhere. So I'm gonna be trying that on my stomach. And then as far as like that other cream, that the Get Dreamy, that one I'm gonna probably use like on my thighs, and so I'll see what that does. I can't show y'all my thighs right now, but I'll put on some shorts so that y'all can see. And then as far as my arms go, that keratosis, like you can see, maybe now you can see like those dots, like the black dots that like as long as I can remember, they've been there, but apparently you can get rid of that. So that's gonna be the 3 different places that I'm gonna be keeping my eye out on, and I'm gonna let y'all know how it goes because I if it really does work and there aren't any like weird reactions to it or nothing, then it could possibly be a really good product to collaborate with. But one thing that I will say about the fact that I'm getting more PR and mostly PR, the fact that I'm getting more PR from like skincare brands, the fact that that's happening is so exciting to me because I intentionally, hey bro, I intentionally like pivoted to include skincare because for one, I've always been obsessed with skincare. Like I've just always been obsessed with skin. I think I told y'all before that in my past life, I would have definitely been an esthetician, not a dermatologist, because I would never want to go to school for that long. Like I don't think there's any version of me that will be willing to go to school long enough to be a doctor in anything. If I'm a doctor, it's gonna be honorary. Oh, hey, Sonny. I did not see you come in. So outside of that, but I love skin. And I think I became obsessed with it trying to learn how to deal with my own skin. So I intentionally made that pivot to talk about skincare more. So yeah, I'm enjoying getting those opportunities. And the last product that I tried out that it worked really well for me. And I would be interested in trying out some of their like facial stuff. Um, sometime soon is Glow Melanin. I showed my results with Glow Melanin in my stories on IG, and I didn't even realize how well it was working. Like it had really like brightened up my skin and even my skin tone, and their products they're one of the main ingredients in their products is turmeric. So I really been liking that. Another product that they sent me was the Yoni the Yoni wash, and it has like a grapefruit citrus kind of smell to it, and it's not bad, but I think I still prefer to use Dove, unscented Dove. I followed a creator on YouTube who put me on to Dove Unscented. And so I've been using that and I enjoy that. And so I don't see myself going back to that, but not because it's bad. I just feel like the Dove is a little bit more hydrating. But you may have different experience, different results. And then also they sent me a body scrub, which I think the body scrub lightened up like my knees and like my arms a little bit. But I want to see if the get level will help with the keratosis, because the glow melanin didn't do anything for like the texture. It didn't really do anything for that part. So yeah, those are my thoughts on it. But they have the bar. The bar is really good. I would suggest getting their soap. Their bar soap is dope. And then they have a new face wash that I would like to try out too and see. And the last thing they sent me was a chapstick, but the chapstick it's got like it's like a chapstick, like it's like the OG chapstick, and so it was leaving like a yellowish tint on my lips, and I just couldn't I it just it wasn't working for me. It wasn't working for me. So I don't think that I would be a fan of the turmeric in on my lips. It didn't work. Like if I'm using whatever turmeric I'm using, it would have to be something that I wash off. So, and I think that was one of the products that they were focusing on promoting. And maybe because it's a bestseller, or maybe because it was a new product and they wanted to gauge interest. So those are my thoughts. But the name of the company again is Glow Melanin. That is what I used previously, and now I'm going to be trying out Maelys, and we're going to see if this stuff helps with the different things that it's targeted for. Um, okay, I'm doing good. All right, y'all. So the last thing that I wanted to say, what did I title this? So I was talking about how content has been on YouTube, and thank you, Mask. When I start talking about like doing like brand analysis, that's something else that I want to include in my content soon. But I would really need y'all help with that. Like that's my ask. And I would love for y'all to let me know which creators I will review or do an analysis on creators. I'll do an analysis on brands, and then I'll also do one on celebrities. So y'all let me know which of those categories you would be interested in me doing a brand analysis on, and that would basically include me talking about what I feel like they're doing right, what may be the holdup, and why they're not reaching the type of people that they want to reach, or maybe they've reached like a cap. Like one person that I was interested in doing this on is Ari Lennox. Uh because just the fact that, oh, you know what, actually y'all, bet I actually just thought about someone. So I would like to do a brand analysis on Chloe Bailey. Okay. I want to do one on Chloe Bailey. And so I'm gonna have to sit down and just like get all of my thoughts together on her, because I've been hearing a lot of people talk about her and giving their thoughts on not just her, but they're talking about the conversation is being reignited because people are talking about all of these female celebrities that are now getting pregnant at like the prime of their careers, and how them now having children is like career sabotage. And it's an interesting conversation that I feel I'm in a unique position to share on it, because I am a mom. I'm a single mom, and I have thoughts. I have thoughts on it. So that'll be the first one that I talk about. Uh I will say though that it does make me, the only thing that makes me slightly nervous about it is actually I don't know. I don't know what it is about it that makes me nervous. I don't know all the way. But anyway, I'm gonna talk about Chloe Bailey. That's going to be my first brand analysis. And then we can just go from there. And then as I get inspired, or if y'all share something with me that you want me to do a brand analysis on, then we will roll with that. So when y'all listen to me do it, you'll get an idea of what it sounds like, and then we can talk about it. Oh, another brand that I would like to do a brand analysis on is Pop the Balloon. I just learned today that Pop the Balloon is on season 3. Like they're having a reunion, a season 3 reunion. And the problem that I realized that I have with Pop the Balloon is that it doesn't do a good job with the short form content and describing what the premise of the show is. Like I thought that the whole show was just them popping balloons. And then that was it. Like I was like, so do they go on a date after this? Like what happens after they do the whole pop the balloon situation? I did not know that they literally like go on dates. They have like full blown dates, and the people become like characters that other people know. Like I was like, this is a whole show. Like it's a whole show. I was not aware. And the whole show is not even a year old yet. So I definitely got to talk about that one. But before I talk about that, I got to do a little bit more research. I'm gonna have to watch an episode of it, and I just really hope that the show is not as like superficial as it feels in the marketing, because that's how it feels. And I don't have a high tolerance for superficial shows. Like, even if it's all scripted, at least make it feel like it's not, like lie to me a little bit. Like, sell me a fantasy. Don't just, don't just, don't not like, just like not care if we can tell that you put no real effort into it. But so yeah, those will be the first two that I can think of off the top of my head that are interesting to me. And then the last thing that I do want to talk about is this whole idea of selling without being a sellout, or selling without being salesy. And this conversation came up earlier today. I was on live with um Get Your Shift Together. I think that's the full name. I know it's Get Your Shift. I think it's Get Your Shift Together. I was talking to her, and we had been in mutual spaces, but this was my first time really talking to her directly. And so we were talking, and one of the things that she brought up, happy Monday, Kayla. One of the things that she brought up was this whole idea um of me helping people to sell without being a salesperson, like without it feeling salesy, without it feeling hard. And it's like really for people who don't like selling, like people who don't enjoy it and who want it to be more natural, and also who want the selling to sell for itself. So remember, I've been talking about how like people's copy, like the copy, like literally when we go to your product descriptions, when we go to look at your sales pages, and your sales pages are like very clearly written by Chat GPT, and it sounds very robotic, or it doesn't really do a good job of telling me what this does, or you don't have certain systems in place that automate a lot of the sales process for you, or maybe you are getting on live every day and all you do literally is just sell, 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 sell. Or if you're somebody who doesn't like it, you're not selling anything. You're not talking about your products. You're not sharing your products. You do a bunch of stuff and no one knows because it feels uncomfortable for you to sell, and you don't want to do it. Oh, it's all coming together, y'all. You don't want to do it like everybody else. Like It is, Kayla. You don't want to do it like everybody else. You don't want to be this person who is constantly like on live 24/7 pushing your products on people. Like that the idea of that makes you feel uncomfortable. There's a stronger word that I want to use, but it didn't come to me in that pause. So that's what I'm gonna use for now. But it like you would rather not sell anything than to be that person. And like a bother, yeah, like you sorry to bother you, but I have this product and if you want to buy it, that's cool. If you don't want to buy it, that's okay too, no pressure. Y'all, that's literally how it's like there has to be a balance somewhere. Like there has to be a balance between I'm sorry to bother you and buy this now. Like there's got to be some in between. Like there's got to be something. And I was actually having this conversation with my friend Antoinette. She's a Bullock on most platforms. And so we were talking and we were talking about like, some of our peers and the ways in which they sell their products and the way that they market things, right? And this is not to shade anybody because everyone is just out here trying to do what's best for them and they're trying to figure out what works for them. And what I have realized is that a lot of the like most popular methods and ways that people sell things does not work for me. Like it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And so Kuma is saying that marketing is tough. And I think that marketing is tough when you don't know how to do it naturally. And also it's tough when it's not your skill, like it's not your gift. Like and I totally get that. Like for some people the marketing part you really need to get to a place where you can offload it so that you can focus on the parts that you're good at. And so I'm sitting here and I'm like watching it, and the thing that's so funny to y'all is that it's not hard for me to market. Like it's really not a complicated thing. It's not hard. And I have seen and I know the ways that people market certain things or the industries, especially when you talk about like digital marketing. There's a very particular style and tactic that people use, which for a lot of people, they see quick results. Selling without selling. That's a book. Is that a book? I have never. It is. I've never heard of that before. I've been saying that. Okay, okay, Kuma. I've been saying that. That's a section in my collective. Selling without being a sellout. That's literally a section in my book. And I'm trying to see if I can grab the book real fast. Usually I have it somewhere where I can just grab it. You have to take my word for it for right now. But I literally have a section in my book called Selling Without Being a Sellout. I did not know that it was a book. Who wrote it? I read another book a few months ago called Selling for Introverts, which was very interesting. And I did pick up a few things from it. And I've shared them before. It's a video that I have. I posted the video a few months ago. I think the name of the video is called Introverts Make the Best Salespeople, or Introverts Are Best at Sales, like something like that is what I called it. And so that's something that if you're interested in that, you definitely should check it out. I just gave like, my insights. Hey, get your shift together. I was just talking about you. And so um actually, yeah, I was talking about our conversation earlier today, and I was saying that the conversation was really exciting for me because it unlocked some different ideas that I want to explore now, and this conversation being one of them. And Wow, Adrian, like that really messed me up. I gotta find that book. That just threw my whole thought process. Not in a bad way though. I'm interested. I'm interested in what that book teaches. So I'm happy too. I'm so happy we got to connect. So yeah, so we were talking about how to like naturally sell and what it looks like to do it in a way where there's ease to it, which is what you were talking about. Like there's ease to it where it's natural, where it doesn't feel like I'm just sitting in front of a camera trying to convince people to buy things. And one of the ways that I realize that I do a good job with this is when it comes to like product placement and being able to sell indirectly. And it's so funny because sometimes I don't even do it on purpose. Like sometimes I'm naturally wearing something, or people see something in my background, or people are always asking me about my equipment. One way that I have done it intentionally, hey Yoni, one thing that I've done intentionally is when I use my mic and I put my mic in my lock, that's product placement. And one thing that people don't trip off of, or maybe you have and you just didn't say nothing, but one thing that I don't feel like most people trip off of is the fact that I have a link to that mic in my, let me get it. Um, I have a link to this mic in my Amazon. Like it's literally a mic that I've been using for years. Let me to make sure it focuses. I've been using this mic for years, and this is the mic that I use for my client Monica, the Yoni Culture. We use this mic for her content, and so I put it together with this thing here, which if I really wanted to promote this brand, I would, but I'm like high key annoyed that they put their name over everything. Movo. But this like is literally just like a handle and then like the windshield. You can clip the mic. You can clip the mic onto this, and then you take the cover and you put this over it. And now it's a microphone. And I mean I might just hold it because it's funny to me to like people are interested when I'm holding this mic. I had one live. I had like 60 people come in out of nowhere and they were just so enthralled with this microphone. So when y'all watch her videos, when you watch the Yoni Cultures videos, I'm actually gonna share one of the videos to my page. Just because I'm just like so impressed with this whole series that we're launching. But when you listen to the mic and you listen to the quality of the mic is selling itself. And the way that I'm selling it without talking about it is I'm showing it in use. Like that's one of the easiest ways to do it right there. Like showing the products in use and utilizing them in a way where people can see the value. And so there's a lot of things that I a lot of information that I amassed from working in retail and doing visual merchandising, going to school for fashion, learning about fashion design. Like there's just like so many different things that I've learned, and so I am going to be leaning more into that because I think that that is a big sore point and opportunity. Because I am recognizing more and more that people don't want their stuff to just be saley. Like they don't want it to be like, buy this now, do this now. Like they want it to be entertaining. They want it to be fun. They want it to be interactive. They want it to be like I don't want the focus to be on what I'm selling. I want the sale to be evident to you. And so um get your shift. She suggested me doing it as a workshop. And I'm not opposed to that idea. uh I feel like something like that would be great, especially for the holidays, to put out there, especially for the people who are going to like really, try to put something out there and like throw their hat in the ring for Black Friday and for just for Christmas in general. um So I'll let y'all know what that looks like. Like I said a few days ago, I might just need to make a wait list, and then when it launches. But I would be interested to hear like how many people would be interested in that. Like, what is that something that would interest you? And if you're watching this later, if you're watching the replay, just put yes or me in the comments so that I know that this is something that you would want to learn and get my help with. Oh, okay. 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 Yeah, and if I feel like I'm seeing not only seeing the need, but I'm seeing the interest in it, then I'll put it together. And man, it's like everything's coming full circle cuz I think I was talking about this same topic like this time last year. So yeah, y'all. Um That's something that yeah, that's something that I've been thinking about, and, that's where I got with it so far because the idea literally came to me today. But like I said, if that's something that you'd be interested in, comment and let me know. Just comment yes or, say selling or do the workshop, whatever you need to say to get the point across so that I know that this is what the people need, alright? That's it, y'all. That's what I got. That's what I got. Oh, are you really? Yeah. I could now I mean honestly it wouldn't really matter. Even if I did the workshop live, I would still make it available for people to get later. Um I'm still figuring out what it will look like as an actual product. So, yeah, I'm recording live on TikTok and YouTube at the same time because I came up with this um wild challenge for myself to see if I could get to 1,000 subscribers in 30 days. So I've been going live on TikTok and YouTube simultaneously every day. Today is day 18 of this live challenge. Yeah. Y'all see how invested I am? I forgot I was holding this mic. It has different colors too. Let me show y'all. The only reason why I don't promote this again is because hey Big Sis. Oh, wait. So this is who I was talking about. Get your shift together. This is who I was talking about. This is my big sis, my mentor, Latara Venice. This is who I wanted you to get connected to. You came right on time. Ugh. She's the one that's doing the certification. She just literally clapped. The one that was doing the clapping emojis, Latara Venice. She's up there. She is doing uh is it gonna be a workshop? A workshop or I want to call it a workshop for now, but it might not be a workshop where she's helping people who are creating their own certifications because she's created her own certification for soul care practitioners, and she is helping people to create their own certification programs. And that's something that Get Your Shift was talking about, Latara, and I was telling her about you because I was listening to her story and I was hearing a lot of similarities in y'all experiences, especially as coaches. So I was like, y'all need to go ahead and get together. So here are the different. It's a DIY course with an option to get coaching. Oh, okay. Thank you for clearing that up. So DIY coaching, DIY course with optional coaching. If you are looking to create a certification program, because you have some amazing framework, some amazing products, courses that you need to get into the hands of other people who can implement it and carry on the vision, then that's what her course is going to help you to do. And if you can spring for the coaching, y'all, get the coaching. Get the coaching. She is the reason why I went forward with getting unshy. And so many other things. Yeah. I was telling her about kingdom driven entrepreneur too. So she has two certification programs and then manages another one. Yeah. So y'all listen. Lots of knowledge, lots of experience. And the certification programs are legit. Not only do you grow in those programs, but then you know how to help others. So nice. Okay. Yes, I made that connection. My job is done. So yeah, these are the different covers. So when I would do my lives, I would use the orange ones. Oh, of course. Of course. There was I keep encountering coaches, and that conversation I was like, that's not my thing. I can't help y'all put no certification together. I can help you market it. Okay, I can help you find some folks to make it look good, but mm-mm, that is not my calling. So yeah, they both got Movo. They both got Movo on it. And so the moment that I find one of these that does not have somebody else's logo on it, it's up. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. I think that there might be a way to, like, use like some alcohol or something to just get that off of there. Spray paint it. Like, I'm not above any approach to this. Actually, I might try the spray paint idea. Hey friend. But yeah, this is connected to nothing. But it feels good to have something in your hands. Like, never underestimate a good prop, y'all. Now, I'm not fidgeting with my hair or rubbing my nose because my nose be itching, but I think it really only itches when I get on live so that I can rub it and be a distraction. So, a good prop is, I'm not mad at it. I might need to I well no, I can't bring this back because the mic in the lock has now become a staple, which is why I stopped using the microphone. But it's cool to have. All right, you guys. So that's the plan. That's the plan. Selling without being a sellout, selling without being no, I'm gonna keep it selling without being a sellout. We're gonna keep it to what it is. A workshop ish thing is coming soon. And the more that I flesh it out, I think the better is gonna be when it comes to explaining it to y'all. But I'm excited about that conversation. Yeah. Hey friend. And we will and then the last thing, because some more people came in since I'm gonna be giving y'all my review on this new company, Maelys. That's what I think the name is. I did the unboxing. Think it's called Maelys. I got the product for the keratosis, the body scrub, keratosis prolaris, the overnight toning whip, and then I have the belly firm and clean cream, which is really for the stretch marks. So you all good. You all good. That's what the replay is for. And then tomorrow is where I'm going to do my brand analysis on Chloe Bailey. And I'm just giving you the disclaimer now, y'all. It's going to be a slight rant because it's really just been getting under my skin lately. So that's my disclaimer for you now. Let me know how the body scrub works for you. I definitely will. Actually, I'm gonna start it tonight. So you can look back through. You see me standing up on the camera. It's because I'm showing y'all the different places that I'm gonna use it on. So that's my before. And then in a week, because they said that you can see results in about a week. So when you start seeing results, I will report back and let y'all know how it goes. All right, you guys. So that's it. I want to end it with the orange one. That's it. Y'all have an amazing rest of y'all night. Y'all pray for my son, okay? Pray for this tooth that it just holds on until December 4th so that we can get it taken care of. All right, because it is, I mean, it has been stressful. You can and I will get the info to you. Okay. She said she's gonna get the info to you. Because you know you can't, you gotta have 1,000 to put your link in bio for TikTok. But yeah, she'll follow up. All right. I made a not, it's not a love connection. I made a business connection. That makes me so excited. All right, y'all. It's time though. It's time. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Love you. And I will talk to y'all in the next video.